Hey friends, it's Joe from DadBod. I don't know how much delay there is here, but today we have a 2-mile recovery run in Tokyo. It's the first time you're inside a GoPro, which should be fun. So let's pop you on my head and we'll get to work. Let's see. Sit you right at the top of my head. Get you on your little perch. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see. It's about 5:20 in the morning. Not a late start, but I had some US facing evenings, US facing emails I had to fire off really quick. Let's see how this is gonna work. Open my phone, open my fitness app, hit start, beginning workout, go to my alarms, turn off all my alarms, go to YouTube, see if YouTube works. I just want to go to the Family Frenzy. We should be able to see. Is this real? That's a good sign. Alright, so I have a pocket Wi-Fi in my pocket, which I've never done before. So we'll see how this works. So it's kind of dangling. It seems like it's a tight enough fit that it won't come loose, but we'll give it a go. It's about the same weight as a phone in my pocket. It's just a little awkward because it's like a big stick, like an Amazon Fire Stick that connects into a battery pack. And it's kind of oblong for the pocket. So I kind of want to get like a USB adapter that bends at a 180. Some kind of small, low profile USB connector. So I can have them side by side and rubber band it. It would just feel a little better in my pocket, a little bit more reassuring. Oh Lord. I hate these steps. I hate them. Alright. Well, things are going pretty good, I think. I did 8 miles on Monday. I did kind of a haphazard lift yesterday. Took a while to start and fully there mentally or emotionally. So I only did 1 set. So today's kind of a reset for me. All right. Nice. The delay is not too bad. I mean, it could be far worse. My abs aren't fully there yet. But in time, we'll get there. Whew. I do love my recover days are nice. That's pretty crazy. I have a computer set up at home. It's connected to YouTube Studio. It's got the right thumbnail, video description. I just go out, get to the start of my run location, and click start. And then I come out here, got my pocket Wi-Fi, connect the GoPro to the Wi-Fi, have it set up to stream for our TMP, send it to the YouTube stream drive, and then it just does all the magic. That's nice. So, from a mechanic's perspective, core's not fully braced, and my body's not like, yay, let's run. Everything's a little sore, a little creaky, a little crusty. So, just plodding along over here. focus today. Abs, tilt. Gorgeous. For 20 bit rate, not bad. Today, it's definitely a challenge to put feet to pavement, in this case trail, and get it done. Honestly, we got a pretty strong pace today. So I'm curious where we'll land. Just a couple kinematic things. My core, glutes, hips that are a little bit off, a little bit twisted, and I'm definitely running the pace of I don't want to run, so get it done quick. Not really here for the experiential running. I'm in rip the band-aid off mode, which has its perks, I guess. But we're progressing little by little. Almost at a mile. Unfortunately, we got some stairs ahead of us when we hit the turnaround, so that's no bueno. I'm like, where's halfway? Where's halfway? Did I miss it? Oh yeah, way over it. Okay. I get it. Alright. Let's walk. We're rushing it today. I'm gonna feel that pace way too fast. That's okay. It happens. Seems to hold together pretty well. I don't like this thing dangling out of my pocket because it puts a small yet present bending load on the system. I always like to protect any kind of connection joints. We're at 5:50. Kids wake up in 40 minutes. How long do I walk it out? I like walking it out. I focus on abs. Let's do a couple deadlifts. Ooh! Hips moved in a new spot with that one. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Doing great. Not necessarily my favorite workout, though one would argue I don't particularly savor any of my workouts. They just are what they are. Today is no different. I'm out here because it's what I need to do. I'm out here because I can. Keep whacking this thing. Overall though, network stability seems pretty good. All things considered, it's not a bad live stream. It's not vertical, it's horizontal. I don't know if that works in my favor or against it, but it's something. I think most people watch YouTube sideways. Oh man. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I'm out here doing the best I can, cracking my neck, swinging my arms, enjoying some nature. Got a lot of thoughts riding right now. A lot of problems at work. And getting out on the trail gives me space to contextualize what's really going on and find a better path forward. So this is always kind of my therapy session. Yo, Ray AXY, how's it going, bud? We ran the first mile. Today's a recovery day. I couldn't seem to settle into a mild pace, so I decided to bring it down to like a brisk walk for the last mile. I might get back up into a jog just because I have crap to do today. It's about 5:53, so kids are gonna wake up in about 40 minutes and like to get home, be responsible and stuff. But Ray, today is the very first time ever that I've been able to live stream outside of my home with a GoPro on my head. So you finally get the true first person Japan live streaming experience. You can remember that you are literally the first one ever to venture out my house with me via GoPro. I was finally able to get a pocket Wi-Fi plan. So I got Wi-Fi in my pocket. I connect my GoPro to the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi connects to the cell signal, 5G, around 4,500 kilobits per second. And I can take over Japan in my head. Isn't that nice? It's like a piggyback ride. So I think I'm gonna walk up and over the intersection and then maybe jog back. Oh, that's a nice form. What the heck, I'm inspired. All right, I'm gonna lean forward. Now, this back half of the workout, I'm gonna focus on what's called the trottle, low and slow. To get here, I was running super impatient, which happens sometimes. But for now, I gotta find that mellow pace. Monday we did 8 miles. Today we're just doing 2. But my resolve and desire to work out is super low this morning. I'm trying to figure it out, actually. I absolutely know that I don't want to be here. It's a very real reality, even though it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite spots. You know, we got a river and stuff. Get to run up towards our ravine. But yesterday, my lift was a little shot. Like, just started too late, navigating kids, slept in, like it all stacked. And then you get in this headspace of, well, should I even start? Should I even do it? And then even after you finish, there's the comparison of if you had blah, if I'd done more. That carried with me all day. Giving yourself grace. Super challenging. Whew. Nice. But we're working. We're doing the best we can today. But I'm gassed today. I don't know. I'm still recovering from strep throat. That could be a piece of it as well. So I'm just not 100%. But the headspace part, I think that's the most challenging. Physically, over time you can kind of heal and correct your body, which I've been able to do. Been able to walk back a lot of the symptoms of compressed discs in my lower back without needing surgery. So like, I'm 151 days into this DadBod fitness journey. I'll tell you what, like, my body is better than it's been in a long time. But it's really the mental discipline to continue to show up, to continue to do the hard things, to continue to progress. That's the game, man. To continue to wake up at 4:30. That's the tricky part. For it to truly be embedded as lifestyle and not preferential. Bro, you're amazing. I'm making a stream for like 1 to 2 jogging. I wish you the best. Hey, Ray. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining me in Japan. How good time was. It helps. It really helps having a jogging buddy. Keeps things moving. How good time was. So, one of the things that as you grow up, because I'm 31, like in high school, I've always been big. First of all, I'm like 300 pounds, 6'3". So long distance running has always been a challenge. Even in high school, you would you go out for runs with your track team, and for the shorter distance sprint kind of workouts, everyone's together. For the medium long ones, you can only be up with 1 or 2 people, run and talk, you know. And then for the long stuff, everyone's their own pace. So you do get used to running alone, but you have some level of community, right? college, you could decide with your friend or your dorm mate, hey, you know, let's do this thing together. Let's train up for a 5K or half marathon. So like the communal aspect of running is possible. How can I say this? It's possible, it's accessible. Even if you start dating someone or engaged, still wait together and run before work. But once you start to hit like mid-late, where I'm at, a whole bunch of kids because we're 3 going on 4. So difficult. Your other guy friend, both up really early, both to the same drop point, run together. Well, your spouse holds down the fort with the children. Get that workout in. Go back, shower, clean up. Right? Then you're leaving your spouse high and dry. And then maybe it's their turn in the evening, or just finding that rhythm of life. It's super challenging. It's super hard to find running community while still crushing it at your day job, with your kids, and your other responsibilities. So naturally, the hope of DadBod is to give people a virtual running buddy. So I've built a, this is bad. Okay. So I've built a half marathon training program. It's 16 weeks. It's free. I put about 600 hours into it. But I recorded every strength workout, every long distance run, and provide coaching on how to do these workouts safely. That'll get you. Stairs will get you, depending on the day. Shouldn't talk. Should not talk on stairs. But yeah, so I put the whole journey together. Almost done editing it. I have just about a couple more to go. Maybe 5.5 weeks of videos left. So getting close to finishing making that program. And then folks can turn on a video, have their virtual running fitness buddy with me, progress the whole program, and then show up to lives on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube to connect. That way they can do the journey themselves, their own pace, their own way, but with a guide on the side. And honestly, I'm not a fast runner. I walk sometimes. So it's accessible to people who also aren't fast. I think a lot of long distance running training programs instantly exclude folks from the journey. I'm trying to make the journey inclusive and encouraging. Oh man, stairs. Forget that. We're almost there. Then I'm gonna try to do my pull-up challenge. I just gotta find a bar. That's always the challenge. It's like, what can I pull on today? Go to a jungle gym or something. Climb someone's fence. Just kidding, don't do that. We don't condone any illegal activity. I'm gonna try to pass OGs on. Which means we'll be jogging the stairs. But today's a good workout. It's a mix between walk and jog and run. A little sloppy. We got on our feet. To get out on our feet in the morning. Form's been messy, resolve's been low, but we're here. Yo, keep doing your best. Are you Japanese or you live there? Sorry, it's gonna be really loud. 1 minute. Let me get over this bridge. Let's keep running. So, I'm a quarter Japanese, but I grew up in America. So, I grew up in Chicago. In South Philadelphia, born and raised. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going into that. Yeah, basically, grew up white American. I'm a quarter Japanese. My grandfather was born in Hawaii. His father was from Japan. But I've always been interested in my Japanese heritage and roots. In college, I studied Japanese. I was terrible at it. And in early adulthood, me and my wife, I'm gonna walk. Me and my wife would do like short-term mission trips to Japan for the summers. So we would help small churches meet local needs in the community, like English camps for kids, cooking classes, conversational English ministries, sports camps, stuff like that. But then I work for Johnson & Johnson on surgical robotics, which is awesome. And about 3 years ago, they offered me an opportunity, which COVID kind of screwed up, to relocate out to Japan to connect with Japanese clinicians, understand their unmet needs, and then lead a team of engineers in the US to develop new technologies and solutions. So we relocated around March of 2022. So in March of 2024, that'll be our 2-year anniversary out here. But it's been going really well. It's super challenging. I love the country, love the people, but living in a completely different cultural context is incredibly challenging, especially when a language barrier is also present. Even though many Japanese are quite proficient at English, you can never really assume that in any social circumstance, and I'm definitely not fluent in Japanese. And I'd say I'm not fluent in culture. Like, there are always aspects of life that rub up on one another. So one of my favorite expressions, and maybe I'll journal on this for the blog, because I also started blogging about like engineering. One of the things I'll probably journal on is just the idea that everything's harder and takes longer. So you have to reset your expectations of what you can accomplish when you're living across culture, across these barriers. And that's still an activity worth doing, but from a mental health perspective, you have to learn how to really reset expectations and check your ambition, because you're only going to accomplish so much in a limited amount of time when you're working across cultural constraints. But Ray, very exciting having you join me on my little run walk mixed recovery. Maybe I'll do some foam rolling at home to treat myself. And again, the very first person to ever attend one of my GoPro live streams in Japan, which is something I want to do more for touristy fun things as well as the fitness things. I plan on doing it on Twitch and TikTok and YouTube over time. But appreciate you, friend. We have come to the end. The green flag always marks the end of the journey. And I'm looking forward to catching you on the next one. So let me see how I end this. I think I just kill it and eventually the live will die. But see you around, friend. Keep